Okay, well, I'm going to set the lathe up so I can work on the compressor housing a little bit more. And I figured I'd show my setup here. So I'll grab the camera and the gimbal, bring it over here. See, I kind of have to go across the compressor housing, and then I'd measure the front lip here inside to make sure it's square, and then centered, and then go from there. The idea that I had, that works. So the idea that I had with the test indicator is I'd be able to run it on the inside of the bore like this at a straight 90-degree angle instead of trying to come at it from the side like this. The trouble is, test indicators, as far as I can find, only go up to 0.08, whereas this will do up to an inch. So, I mean, that's not a whole lot of range. As far as finding a right angle adapter, that would work, except I'm struggling to find one. I found one on a website I've never seen. It was like 45, 50 bucks, and I could buy a quality import test indicator for that. The Noga style twist lock arm would work, but I'd run into the same issue where I might run into the housing itself. Let me aim you down here. Might run into the housing as we're running, checking the run out. So if you have any suggestions for a different type of tool, drop it in the comments or shoot me a message or whatever, because I may look into it and pick one up. So without further ado, let's get this squared in, and then we can start making chips again. Winter's coming, things are cooling down, it's a lot more comfortable to work out here. So I'm hoping to have these done and maybe installed by next spring. See if we can't bring my numbers up a little more. So we're within one. So we back this one out. Swing this around to the front face. Come in, make sure we're flat. Which we are not. Low spot there, high spot there. Well, phone just ran out of space, so I had to clear it out. We're nice and centered on this face here. We're within a thou, which is awesome. So we are going to back off this way, swing it around back this way. Check. That's not enough angle. So this is the problem I was running into. So I have to run the dial indicator at an angle to even get a decent reading. Are we center? No. Far from it. There we go. Grab you guys. Come down here. If I can hold on to this thing. We are nice and concentric and flat. So let's get to cutting. As I lean on it with my chest. That works great, right? Swap out that for the boring bar. Make sure they're centered. Sorry, I'm clumsy. Large live center, pretty handy. Oh, see, we need to come down a little bit. Pretty damn close. Gear at my end. Fastest one. Clutch on this thing has been working great since I rebuilt it. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'll put it up in the right hand corner. I've been really happy with this purchase, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I mean, for a 1-horse motor on 110, this thing's an animal. So I'll keep running it. sit all the way down finally. Grab a couple bolts. Buff out that groove. So we're moving. Hell yeah. Alright, let me turn that noisy thing off. Put a couple more bolts in this, see how it tightens up. What I don't currently have is a Dremel. Like sanding drums, so I can smooth the transition. Because obviously I'm doing this by hand, and if you've ever tried to machine a compound curve by hand, you know how badly it sucks. There we go. All 5 bolts in, and we're still turning. Clearance is nice and tight. Oh yeah, sweet. Get down into the rough cast. Might need to get in there with a file. So you can see I do have a groove there, and you can see the edge of the casting where it's never been machined before. But I'd call that a success still. I only took off fractions of a millimeter, and it fixed the problem I was having. So let me find one of my needle files, see how it runs. But this is the Chinese compressor housing. I'm using this as a template, minus that nasty groove I put in there. I might backfill that with JB Weld and remachine it, but that because it's right under the edge of the compressor, probably make some noises. If you have any ideas as to how to check the contour of the compressor wheel versus the housing, let me know. I might try the Sharpie trick again, or get some non-drying Dykem and you know, give it a couple rubs or spins or something and see what touches and what doesn't. But yeah, there's a 40mm compressor. So I don't have anything else on this subject currently, besides that little goof up with the groove. The plan is to take a pair of the Motorcraft, Borg Warner housings, and do this process to them instead of using the Chinese ones. Or I'll get another Chinese turbo because they're $200 a piece, and just cut the housing, put the wheels in on my existing turbos on the truck when I get around to doing the manifolds, if I can ever raise enough money. But yeah, that's the plan so far. Kind of pisses me off. It's got a little heavy-handed. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're at 480 and we're continuing to grow. It's slow, but we're going. Hit the like button on your way out. Check the description. I've got a couple links to a couple different social media accounts and some ways you can contribute to projects like this. Stay tuned for more content. Not comment. But on the topic of comments, leave some comments down below. I enjoy answering questions for some reason, unless they're stupid questions. Try to keep those to a minimum, please. Leave a comment. We'll start a discussion. It's fun for me. Thanks for watching.